Welcome back to the show. Let's talk to Simon English. He's from the Evening Standard. Simon, welcome to the show. Is Wall Street blind to bad news? Obviously, record highs. It's had quite a lot of bad news to deal with this year, and yet we keep making new closing highs. What are your thoughts?
It's interesting, isn't it? There seems to be a disconnect between what is on the news and what's happening to the stock market. Normally, you think that those two things would at least align. At the moment, they're going like that. Mike Bloomberg in New York, he was saying the other day, are any of these traders watching my terminals that they pay all this money for, and they're not reading the news? And he said they're just looking at data and not looking at the threat from North Korea or any of that stuff. They're not looking at the bad economic news. They're not looking at the Russia situation. They're just looking at the stock market going up and going, well, have some of that. And it is very interesting to think about. There's a possibility that the stock market is completely unaligned with what's going to happen next.
Wall Street and Main Street. What concerns me is the fact that the VIX, the volatility index, is historic low levels. Yeah. And it almost seems that the marketplace, they're taking their eye off the ball.
You begin to wonder, don't you? So, I mean, before any massive disaster, it's always the case that the people who are supposed to watch these things, their eyes are off the ball. They're looking somewhere else. And you begin to wonder, maybe that's happening now.
Mm. Wise words. I'm not quite sure the answer there. That's always the problem, isn't it, with the financial markets? I don't know any good top pickers and bottom pickers, but if you are one of them, get in touch with us. Simon, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.